Hey, you got barbecue and bottles here. Today we're up at the cottage, just grilling by the lake, and we're gonna show you the versatility of the beaver. This thing isn't just for steaks. We're gonna grill some seafood today. So what we've got on deck here is some fresh tuna steaks. So we're gonna give these a great sear on the outside, leave it nice and rare on the inside, and then we're gonna do some fresh scallops down in some garlic chive butter in the little culinary dish that comes with the beaver. So to kick off, why don't we start this? You just press down on the gas burner in the back here, and there's an automatic igniter. You just hold down on that till the burner ignites. So we're gonna start with the scallops first. Here we've got some compound butter that we made the other day. Really easy recipe. And this is gonna add some incredible flavor to the scallops. So let's add 2 healthy chunks of this into the little culinary dish. Now we're gonna put this on top of the burner, and that's really just gonna help the butter melt and get ready for the scallops. So in the meantime, here's how we're gonna prep our scallops. We're gonna cut these in half through the center like that. And that's just gonna make these a little bit thinner so that they'll sear up more easily, and we'll get a nice, thin, even cook throughout the scallop. Perfect. And we've washed and dried this seafood beforehand. That's always an important step, obviously. And once you're done washing, make sure you pat these scallops down nice and dry. You don't want any excess moisture on the scallops. You just want all of the energy to go into the transfer of cooking the scallops as opposed to evaporating any extra moisture that's on the outside surface. There we go. So now that we're done with that, we're gonna give them a nice light coat of freshly ground pepper and a little hit of fleur de sel. All right, now we're gonna turn each of these over, and we'll do the same on the other side. Now that we've got the butter nice and melted on top, we're just gonna put our scallops in here like this. Oh, these are gonna be incredible. You can smell the garlic, chive, butter. It's just incredible. It's gonna pair perfectly with these scallops. All right, now we're gonna come back, take the plate out of the beaver here. We're gonna toss our scallops in on that level. Now, what we're gonna do in the meantime is we're gonna prep our tuna steaks. So the tuna steaks, similar preparation to the scallops. We're just gonna go in with a little bit of fleur de sel, some fresh ground pepper, perfect. Now we'll flip these over. Make sure we do the same on the other side. All right, Now what we're gonna wanna do is just transfer one of these tuna steaks over to our grill. And now we're gonna pop this in, let the searing begin. So we're gonna leave that in there on each side for about 90 seconds. We're just gonna get a nice crust on the outside of the tuna steak. You can see here, you're already starting to see the surface of the tuna go into that really nice white caramelized color. We're gonna get an incredible crust on this with the beefer. And then we'll flip it and do the same thing on the other side. All right, let's check this out. Oh, look at that incredible crust. Make sure we don't break the tuna steak here as we flip it. Gonna have to be nice and careful with this. There we go. Now we'll slot that back up there for another 90 seconds to finish it off. All right, let's take this tuna steak out, see how it's turned out. Just look at that crust. Absolutely fantastic. All right, now let's check on the scallops. Oh, these are coming along perfectly. Look at this. The smells, the flavors. This is gonna be absolutely incredible. All right, now as those finish cooking, let's cut into that tuna steak. All right, let's cut into this tuna steak, see how it turned out. Oh, just fabulous. Look at that, done all the way through. Ton of moisture, ton of juiciness left in this. It's just flaking apart. Absolutely beautiful. And now for the ultimate test, the taste test. The crust, the salt, pepper, incredible sear, soaking in a ton of juices, locking in a ton of juices. Just that caramelized crust on this beefer is just absolutely next level when it comes to seafood. This turned out fabulous. All right, now that these have been cooking away, just gonna garnish with a little bit of chives for freshness. Just look at these. That's exactly what we're looking for. Those are gonna come out incredibly savory. Just look at the crust that we've got forming on these from the butter and the beefer. Oh, absolutely incredible, just to die for. Yep. All right, we're gonna get our second load of scallops in. And at the same time, we're gonna do our second tuna steak over here. So this one we're gonna cook a little bit less so that we get that nice rare finish on the inside. So this one we're only gonna do for 60 seconds on each side. Start the clock. All right, the 60 seconds is up. We're gonna flip this guy. All right, back in there. Super high heat. We're grilling at 1500 degrees Fahrenheit here. That's 800 degrees Celsius. another 60 seconds. This tuna steak's gonna be done. All right. There we go. Now I've washed this cutting board. Let's get the tuna steak off of the grate here. Let's tend to the scallops. Oh, just look at this. The colors browning away in the butter here. It's gonna be a real feast. Slide those back in. Now let's check how this tuna steak turned out. This one we only did 60 seconds on each side. Oh yeah, you can already see we've got more of the rareness on the inside here. It's coming along great. Just look at that. We got the nice crust on the outside, a pink medium rare center. This is exactly how I like my tuna steak. So we've got some that's a little more well done at 90 seconds a side, and this at 60 seconds a side for those fans of the raw tuna steaks. Just beautiful. So now we're gonna try something a little bit different with the scallops this time. We're gonna put them up top to finish and see if we can't get just an incredible crust that forms on the surface. Oh, you can see the flame coming down off the ceramic burner on the top, giving those scallops a nice flame-kissed sear. We don't want to leave them in there too long. Scallops are a pretty delicate seafood. Look at that. Oh, I wish you could smell this. The garlic, the butter, the chives, tuna, scallops. This is what it's all about, folks. The versatility of the beefer is really shining through here. It's not just about steaks. Let's get some of this juice over the top. Oh, just incredible. And of course, a little bit of chives as garnish. And that, folks, is how you do tuna steaks and scallops on the beefer. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, give us a like below and make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for more beefer videos to come.